So we've been talking about this idea of mattering, and I think on an intuitive level, it's something we all kind of understand a bit. But just to make sure we're getting the full picture, can you kind of take us through the lens or the framework that you use to think about mattering?
Yes. So mattering researchers have found have some key ingredients. And I have put them into a framework I call the SAID framework, SAID. So S is significant. Are there people in your life who see you as important? Again, you don't have to be the Queen of England to feel important. You just are there people in your life who make you feel like you are prioritized, important? Do they remember things that you've said? Do they take an interest in your goals and what you have to say? Appreciated is the next part of the said framework, and that is feeling appreciated for who you are deep inside. So you've studied gratitude. Part of this concept of appreciation is part of gratitude. It's the idea that that you are appreciated for who you are at your core. One of the ways I think about this when I explain it to people is that you can express appreciation. You know, let's say your friend buys you a sweater. You can say, that's a beautiful sweater. Or you can appreciate people in ways that really foster a sense of mattering. So instead, you might say, thank you for always remembering my birthday. Thank you for being the kind of friend that remembers my favorite color. And oh, I see that you went to my favorite store and look at how gorgeously you wrapped this paper. You always are so, you shower the people in your life with such care. I so appreciate you. So again, appreciating the doer, not the deed. I is for invested in. Are there people in your life who are invested in your goals, invested in your growth? Often in our zero sum hyper competitive world, this sense of investment goes unnoticed, unrecognized. But I will tell you, investment isn't just important for the person that you want to feel a sense of mattering. Investing in others is also how we grow into more of who we are. Taking an interest in other people's goals, delighting in their achievements, being there for their setbacks. And the last letter of the SID framework is dependent on. So as someone who's feeling a sense of mattering, are there people who depend on me, who rely on me in this world, even in small ways? And if you're, again, someone from the outside, are there colleagues that you could say, I so depend on you. Thank you for always coming through. I know I can always rely on you. Or maybe you have a 20-something in your world who's feeling adrift. Giving them a sense of reliance is what grounds us. So relying on them, even in small ways. I could really use your tech support. That's often how I rely on my 20-something-year-old. And so the SAID framework, feeling significant, appreciated, invested in, depended on, these are how we feel a sense of mattering and how we can foster and unlock a sense of mattering in the people around us.
And one thing that we know that's important for human well-being, and you kind of hinted at it there, is coming together, right? This feeling of connection with one another, or to put it differently, the feeling that other people care about us. Do you see religion helping that need in particular?
Sure, I think religion is very well positioned to bring people a sense of connectedness to other people, but not just other people, also to their God. So having a personal relationship with a God. So this connection piece is happening both at the level of other people and with a God. We talked about that in one paper and one research we did, where we talked about a sense of social mattering. Do you matter to other people? And the sense of cosmic mattering. Do you matter? Does your life matter in the grand scheme of things?
So I want to explore that, especially those two ways that you've separated it. But before we do that, what do you mean by mattering? How do you define that idea?
So it's this feeling, impression, perception that your life is important. It's significant to other people. It's not just a blip in the universe. It's not just a drop in the ocean. Someone out there has concern for you, is interested in you, pays attention to you. You matter to them.
And do you see that as a basic human need?
I think there is a basic human need of belonging, and it's very closely related to mattering. I think when we feel like we belong, we also feel like we matter. So I think the two are very closely related to each other.